Blessings and peace to you, ones. May the living spirit that is within all things come forward and bring your higher self, your all-knowing, divinely connected essence into your mind, into your heart, and into your physical body, connecting you to all the elements, that you may feel their power in this earth body, and that you may understand your emotional body in connection with all the elements and the physical plane. Blessings and peace. I'm sure many of you are feeling how important nature is. You know it anyway, but at this time where there has been for a while more peace upon the earth, without so much traffic, without aeroplanes, without so many trains and cars, and many of you have sensed the power of the elements rising, less pollution in the air, less noise in your surroundings on the earth, a feeling of fishes returning to vast tracts of water where there was too much activity and before. And many of you can feel the healing power of the solar rays coming in. And of course, we are always talking to you from the ethers, in that sense that the worlds of light are very vibrant with presence at this time. So how can this benefit you in your life, dear ones? Some of you are dwelling in the country, and without me even having to say a thing, you know exactly what I'm talking about as you breathe in the very fresh air, as you feel the soft earth beneath your feet pulsing with new life, as this experience, global experience, has happened in the springtime for some, in the autumn for others, at various points in your seasons, but have brought a lot of beauty and understanding of the power of nature. For those of you who dwell in cities, this transmission is particularly important, for if you are not able so much to do your outings, to go to the country, to go to the seaside, to move around, which makes your life in the city tolerable, then meditations with the elements, who are also existing in the spiritual world, can be very helpful for you. And so, beloved, I call at this time upon the spirits of the elements of earth, air, water, and fire to be with you in your life, to be providing you with resource, for your life. Your emotional body is designed still to be connected to the earth, the water, the air, and the solar rays. Yes, you are a solar being embodied in earth matter, a physical body that when you leave it returns to be part of the earth. It really matters that you understand how important for your emotional body the elements are, and that you learn to use them in very simple ways. I mean, when you go bathing in the ocean, all of you know that is a healing. I mean, you flock to the oceans when you can. And indeed, many of you are doing so anyway, still, and that's wonderful. And you know that when you enter the ocean and all that beautiful ocean waves wash over your body, that you feel entirely different when you come out. Because what has happened in your watery body is that the ocean, which is alive and intelligent, has drawn out all kinds of toxic watery matter, which is what emotion is. And even if you didn't think about it or do a healing or anything specific, you have been invigorated, you have been cleansed when you actually decide to commune with the ocean beings, just even for a couple of minutes before, and you make a little prayer and you say, great ocean, mother, father, spirits of the ocean, cleanse me, take some of this pain out of my body and heart and mind. And just like that, just a connection that is where your light body, you have conjoined to the ocean's light body. And when you do that, you strengthen the incredible healing that that ocean will bring to you, or river, or lake for that matter. The water beings and the water deities, that's what they are. They physically manifest as water, but there are layers and layers of water beings that you can connect with on the inner plane. And that's what I mean for those of you who can't get to the sea or get to the lakes and rivers and bathe your body. So now understand the power of mind. Go there in your mind. Spend a little time, maybe run a little gentle warm bath. Lay in your bath or have a shower. And really, again, understand the water is flowing from the rivers. It's flowing from the mountains. Maybe it goes through an entire water purification system to get to your body. But know that the spirits of water are there too. They're everywhere, in all the waters that flow everywhere. They will come to you in your bathroom, in your shower, in your foot bath. They will come to you, beloved ones. Call them. You have to call them to really feel it. That doesn't mean that they're not going to do you good anyway, and everybody knows, I got to take a shower. I feel dirty somehow. Oh, I feel so good afterwards. Yes, that's the normal, simple physical level, but you realize that you can work with your emotions, and if you are able, have a shower and, I want to let go of, I shake my body, I let go of this anxiety, fear, pain, trauma. Understand that the water, although you might think, that water can't be alive, it's been through a sewage system, it's come out of, no, it can't be. Oh, it's alive, beloved, I assure you, it's alive. And the water spirits come to help you, but that's why you have to work a little bit harder. If you live in a city, and that belief system inside you knows all sorts of things. Oh no, the water's polluted, they put chlorine in it, they put this and that, oh no. But you can find purification systems to help the water spirits inhabit that water better. And you are right. There is an effect upon the water, but you can also work with that. So I remind you of the power of the water beings and of working with ceremony in a beauty way, not in lots of complicated ways, just simply, and letting go of your emotions into the waters. So now let's talk about the earth. The earth. You know how much water is in the earth. You realize how much water is flowing deep down inside the earth. You know about the deep lakes and rivers that are inside the earth. You realize it's not for nothing. It's called the blue planet. It's full of water. Water is everywhere. But also, you are physical manifestation of water beings, as the earth is. And so when you tread upon the earth, when you go for a walk, or when you sit or lie upon the earth again, just let go. Realize, make the invocation, great Mother, Father, Earth, great being, I lay upon you. I let all this pain download from my body into the earth. I breathe. On the out breath, I make sound, and I feel the earth beings. I feel the beings who dwell inside the earth coming and dragging away all kinds of toxic threads of pain, pulling them out of my body. Use your power of thinking, of seeing, in order to connect with what is happening, but will be strengthened by your affirmation. I give thanks to this great earth for empowering me and healing my emotional body healing my physical body, and of course, for the rest and the peace that I find lying directly upon the earth. For the earthing of your earth body is very important for the well-being of your emotional body. I give thanks to the earth for the healing power that comes into everybody from the earth. We give thanks. And we come to the air, the elemental beings of the air. Yes, there are also the birds that fly and remind you of the freedom of flying. Remind you that your spirit is free. The birds in that sense very much represent the freedom of your spirit. And feel also how in so many senses there has been an attack upon the freedom of your spirit. And there is a struggle for the lives of some birds who are harmed in your world, who are attacked, and for the insects, the bees, the butterflies, who again are under attack. And that can really be hard for you to feel your relations, your air relations being attacked, and realizing the meaning of that, and that you can feel the air in that sense representing mind and thought, and how your mind feels under duress, what to believe, what to think, feeling in that sense ignorant or unable to connect, as though something is stopping you. And you are right. And so it's really important to remember the spirit beings, remember your higher self, open up your third eye and crown center, rest, open and receive. And you can only receive according to your will. You have to say, fill me up, divine beings, angelic beings, winged beings, beloved air spirits, fill me up with inspiration. Breathe in, I breathe in. New energy, new uplifting prana. Feel how important that oxygen is. Feel the power of the plants around you, the trees all over the world that are making that oxygen. Feel your allies. If you're at home, get near to one of your house plants and feel the oxygen that plant is making in your home. Get lots of plants into your home to create the oxygen that you need. And give thanks. And feel how inside the air are the elemental beings, the air sprites, the beings of light, angelic beings, ascended beings. Your air is not empty, it's full of presence. Breathe in, the power of air. And feel how it clears your mind when you breathe in. You fill your brain with that oxygen. And you say affirmations. I am the living spirit within this body. I receive the inspiration from my higher self. I give thanks to all the angelic beings of light working with me today and all days. I bring this pure air into my mind to purify my thoughts and give thanks for the elevation, the inspiration, the illumination brought in by my higher self and all the beings of light. Feel that power of your breath. So important. Your breath. I expand so that my breath fills my whole body, and I breathe out the old energy to let it go, to be purified, to fall to the ground. I breathe in the pure prana that is divinely filled with light. Fill my whole body. The light of this prana filling all the cells of my being. I let go of the old, breathing it out into the air to be purified. And I give thanks for this life, this air I breathe. I give thanks for all that I receive. It lifts me up. And beloved, as you breathe into the air, notice the sun shining, the vast fire being who pours light, whether directly or through cloud, who is present in your world and even at night shines on the other side of the earth. And feel that presence and drink it in on the inside. Fire, that when it lands upon the earth, if you have a glass mirror or some sticks, you can make fire from the rays of the sun. And upon the earth it flames and burns, this power, this solar power becoming physical. What a place to put your old and unwanted emotions, that they may be transformed, for this fire is the alchemy of transformation on every level. Physically, it burns whatever you put there. Indiscriminately, it will destroy this fire if not held in check. This is the fire that pours through and onto your earth, creates the opportunity also for transformation and transmutation. So just breathing and feeling what you would like, what emotions you would like to be transformed by the fire element. Resolving within yourself some time, perhaps, to allow some of your painful feelings and difficult negative experiences to be transformed by the fire elementals. Salamanders, phoenix and firebird, fire dragons. Feeling how in the containment of earthly fire, when you create ceremony and call in the presence of the benign fire beings, the power is intensified, held in ceremony as you bring forward what you do not need, and make your affirmations and prayers and ask the fire spirits and deities to transform what you have given, to turn it around, to bring the opposite gift back to you. Remember, the elemental beings are alive and they love to work with you. Remember to make the affirmations and invocations. And when you have finished giving to any of the elements, remember to affirm the positive. Remember to call for what you need in your life and to affirm that it is coming. I receive from the fire the love and abundance, the well-being, the courage, the compassion, and all that I need coming to me in the beauty way with the greatest of ease. And so it is. We give thanks to all the elemental beings for being here and available for every single one of you to work with, either physically or on the inner plane in ceremonies of light that you construct for yourself and perform physically. For it is this calling into your body of the spirits of the elements that enables you to truly transform the places of emotional pain, suffering, negativity, abuse, loss and grief, and to create within yourself the elemental resource of power, presence, love, and enables you to become fully an emotional alchemist. Blessings and peace.